All right, what is going on with y'all today? So today, this is my first video that I'm ever creating. This is a Honda Civic Si 2022, I believe. You know what I'm saying? I believe this thing got about 200 horsepower. You know, I got the nice rims and stuff. You guys can see, got the rims. You know, it's a pretty good car for the price. I believe the MSRP for this Canadian, because I am in Canada, is around 35 grand. Honestly, for what you get for the money, it's really not that bad. Like, this car is honestly worth the money because you get everything that you get. You get the Bose sound speakers, you get that turbo. You know, sometimes you hear a little turbo noises coming the front. It also burbles as well. This car burbles whenever you're driving by somebody, you know, hit a little burbles on it. It does burble. So yeah, man, this car is not bad at all. You know, I got some good back, decent room. I'll turn on the lights over here for y'all, man, so y'all can see. You know, I'm about 5'11". You know, this is the seat kind of backed up. I got a good amount of room, you know what I mean? This thing also got heated seats in the back, so, you know, the people in the back can, you know, have them heated seats. They can stay warm back here. Also, you got them 2 of these USB lightning port chargers. That's what you call them. I forgot the name for a second. The lightning port chargers. Oh, we got locked in here. Hold on, let's get up out of here. All right. Yeah, man, comes with the Bose sound speakers, you know, 200 horsepower. It's a pretty good car for the price, but hey, let's get into the main components of this vehicle. You know, you got them red seats, got that SI stitch in there as well, front heated seats, you know, Apple CarPlay, of course, you know, that 6-speed manual. You know, if you're a real one, you know about that 6-speed manual. You know, we got the turbo gauges. We got this car, it's a nice place to be, man. Got the gas. You know, this is only showing up due to this thing has a remote start system that was installed by a third party, so this is why it's showing up. Trust me, the whip is not broken. So yeah, man, I mean, this car is pretty solid, bro. For what you get for the money, it's a solid vehicle. You know, you got that Apple CarPlay, you got all that in here, man. All of that stuff is up in here. But yeah, man, I know why you guys are here. Let's get straight into the drive, you feel me? Speakers are pretty solid too. We'll worry about those later. So yeah, man, let's get straight up into the drive. You got the heated seats right here and everything. The thing about this car, actually, hold on, I really like the noises with the knobs. They make really nice noises. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan of these noises. But yeah, man, all right, let's get into this drive, man. Of course, you got the regular mode, sport mode, individual. You're able to customize, you know, your engine. The sport mode really don't do much, I'm not gonna lie. It just kind of changes your what you call it, the throttle response. It just makes the throttle response way more active compared to the normal. But yeah, man, all right. So I'm gonna start off in normal. Yeah, man, got that 6-speed manual in here. That's when you would hear the burbles for this car. So yeah, man, this thing actually, I think it is a little bit modified. I think it has a cold air intake and a stage 2 clutch, I believe. That's what this thing has in here. So you can see the low turbo gauge right there. But yeah, man, this car isn't fast. Like, it's not super fast, right? Like, it's not like an AMG or an M car or any of that. But it's a good daily whip. If you want to manual drive a good daily whip, this is a perfect car, man. It turns really good. The strong suit of this car is the turning. That's really what it's about. It's really good at turning. And yeah, so you can hear that turbo. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, that's due to the air filter, air intake, my bad. That's why you can hear that turbo in there. But yeah, man, overall, this car is very comfortable. You know, over the bumps, it's not super aggressive. Yeah, it's a little snowy outside, so, you know, might be a little bit of slipping, but, you know, the all-season tires should do their job in that part. The stop sign, you feel me? But yeah, I'm excited to make this first video. You know, I wanted to, you know, really show off the cars that, you know, that I really love, and I really want to make POVs of these cars, you know. So all right, so we really, oh damn, we got mad traffic, bro. It's 11 p.m. Everyone coming back from work and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Is Brody turning left? Brody is turning left. We good. So let's get this thing up to speed a little bit. It's moving. There's usually a cop over here. That's why I'm not gonna go too crazy, but it gets up to speed, bro. That I believe it's 1.5 liter turbo. It gets you up to speed, man. It's not like you out here driving some grocery getter, you know what I mean? Like, this is a fun vehicle, man. I'm not gonna lie, for the price, it's a good vehicle. You know what I'm saying? If you young, or, you know, doesn't really matter, if you got 35,000 to spend, bro, this car's not bad, you know, especially if you put a few modifications on here, throw an exhaust on here, maybe that Honda, you know. Yeah, low-key, I'm gonna go this way, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this thing turns really nice, man. It's really nice at turning. It really holds its own. So now we getting up to speed a little bit, you feel me? Like, we moving. Y'all see that turbo gauge? We are moving. But yeah, man. This car is pretty solid for the money. Left really quick. Like, this vehicle definitely does its job, you know, definitely does its job. Of course, it's not like a WRX or STI or whatever like the competitors, but it definitely does do its job. I'm not going to lie. The sound system isn't too bad either. Let's see, you know, maybe let's play a little bit of music right here. So hold on, let's play a little bit of music, you feel me? Shit, what should I play, man? What should I play? Play a little bit of Gunna for real. Just trying to find a song, man. Trying to find a song.
What you do for a win? Fucking on this bitch in the ocean, I'm having this nobody call up a leg. Fight for my dummy, you'll see how I come, you'll tip me right on the edge. Give us a young and
sound system is not too bad, man.
Under my bed. 2018 came a million, I made it career, nigga, thought it'd be dead. I get cold, my body cold, I took a little X. I hit her one time, told her pull up again.
It's not bad, man. It got the Bose sound system, so you're definitely not, you know, lacking on the audio department. Definitely got a good quality noise to it for sure. Man, these lights take forever, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So now we're gonna put this in sport. That's my bad. I got a little water bottle ranking back there. That's the noise. So we're gonna put this in sport. You know, this really, all that changes is really the throttle response. That's about it. And you get a little more pumped in audio, unfortunately. This car does have pumped in audio. So unfortunately, that is a thing with this car. But yeah, man. Alright, got a little camera here, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Man, these roads are cooked, bro. The city I live in, these roads are actually trash, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. It goes from one straight road to like just being fine, completely pothole, bottom out your car. It's horrible. I'm not gonna lie, it's horrible. Yeah, we just gonna play a little cool for now, you know. Pause that real quick. My bad, y'all. This road is just really trash. I'm not really able to, you know, get up to speed. Yeah, man, let me know what type of cars y'all want to see. You know, I'm always open to recording a bunch of different cars, because at the end of the day, I do love driving vehicles. That's one of my passions. You know, driving. Oh, I almost missed that turn, man. Yeah, my bad. Once I said, I got a little water bottle back there, making little noises, rattling around and whatnot. Is that a RSQ8, bro? Is that a baby Urus? God damn. See, like, that's what I mean, man. These bumps are crazy. Good thing we dodged it, though. That could have been bad. I'm gonna stay a little aware, bro. Yeah, Q8 right there. I don't know if it's an RS Q8 though. Still nice, not gonna lie, still nice. Good thing bro got out the way. Now we can do a little bit of driving. You feel me? Unfortunately, where I live, there's not a lot of turns, so I can't really show you guys the... Oh, it's icy, bro. I can't really show you guys the, you know, this car's powerful strong point, which is turning. So right now, we just kind of... There is some pumped in audio with the sport mode. I'll put in the regular mode. You guys can hear the difference. I do have auto shift on. I'm not gonna lie, I have it on. I know how to drive manual. Don't y'all be pressing me in the comments. I know how to drive manual. It's just that for the everyday person, I feel as though, you know, shifting can get tiring at times, right? Like, you don't want to be shifting 24/7, especially if you drive far away and your commute or whatever is long. You know, you want that, you want that auto shift, you know, keep a little lazy driver or whatnot. But anyway, so yeah, you don't hear as much pumped in audio with this compared to the sport mode here. You guys can hear the difference, hopefully. Yeah, it kind of pumps in the audio, so gives you like an immersive feeling. It's kind of smart though. Honda understand what's going on. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it in sport mode for now. Show you guys what's going on. Damn. Man, these roads are horrendous, bro. Absolutely horrendous. Okay, I'm gonna go left. But yeah, y'all guys stay tuned. I got some saucy videos coming up soon, man. You know, this is just the beginning. I just want to introduce you guys to who I am and, you know, how we do things around here. So yeah, we're gonna be coming up with some bangers in the future, so make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share, do all that good stuff, man. Do all that good stuff, because, you know, it's gonna motivate me to create more better content for y'all, you know, and overall, you know, just help me push things, right? That I could give you guys better quality and everything with the better cars and all that, man. But yeah, I do have some bangers popping up here. We got a little turns here, see if we get a little active. Okay. Yeah, let's put that window down a little bit. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Okay, we got a little turn here. Feel me? He's tapping in. Okay, bro, want to go really slow. Go slow, icy, we slipping. Okay, we moving, doc. I mean, bro, this thing is not a slow car, bro. You guys are seeing this. It's slow in terms of other vehicles, of course, but for what it is, a front-wheel drive, 1.5 liter turbo, it's not a slow car, honestly, for what it is. Of course, you can get the Elantra N and all that, but this thing got its own vibe going on, you feel me? Yeah, we're just cruising right now, you know? Got the menus in here, whatnot, trip computers. Got a little clock, make you feel like you're in a luxury vehicle, you know? I think you could change these around. Oh, date and time. No, we don't want to do that. Clock faces. Yeah, you got the little clocks and stuff. You play around with that. It's cool, man. It's cool. I usually be on this menu, though. Apple CarPlay for the cars. Got a little turn coming up. This one a little weird. Okay. It handles itself well. Pushing about 12 psi boost right now. We moving, dog. 13. There you go. Alright, man. Let's try not to get pulled over today. Let's try not to get pulled over. Hit a little auto downshifts. Oh, it's green. Got the sunroof too, of course. The sunroof. My bad if the car's a little dirty. It's like that weird winter season where it snowed and then it melts, so everything's a little dirty. That's why the sunroof's a little dirty. The car might be a little dirty as well. That's why everything in the area is generally dirty, you know. It's that that spring season weather. Spring is on the way. I think it actually already is spring. I'm tripping. And then if you want to calm down, let's say you're going on a, you know, you coming back from work or whatever, you're doing your thing. It also got that, you know, got some pretty good lane keep assist and whatnot. There you go. I don't have to really touch my hands on this. Adjust that a little bit. Boom. Now we chilling, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in 6 actually. Now we chilling, bro. Now we just vibing. You know, you're a little tired. You put in your grind for the day, you know. Oh, you gotta, of course, put your hands a little bit on there. Let it know every once in a while that you're still here. You're not sleeping or nothing. Yeah, man. Look, it turns a little bit for you as well. It turns a little bit for you. You can see it turning. Of course, it's not on no Tesla or like Cadillac-esque vibe, but it does the job. You feel me? It does the job, does what it needs to do. This thing, it won't come for a full stop to you due to it being manual, because eventually it cannot change the gears for you, right? It cannot downshift or put it in neutral for you. So you're gonna have to do that yourself, but you know, it's easy enough. Then if you put it in neutral, cancels out. It's a good little system, man. It's a good little system. Oh. Yeah, I like keeping this little car thing here so you can see. And then, yeah, this thing does have different menus as well for your speedometers. Kind of forgot to change customize display. Gauge design. Could get like this original, like this is like what I think it comes stock. I think this has changed. So yeah, this is the stock one. As your speedometer, you know, goes up to, this is kilometers because we in Canada, you know what I'm saying? So that's why the numbers look a little high. Yeah, got the gauges. Okay, round minimal. Gauges wide, eye cool. But yeah, man, you guys get the idea. You could change the gauges. Only like 2 options for real. Not gonna lie. But hey, better to have options than none. You feel me? You got the little G-force there. This is how much brake you applying. I think that's the throttle. Yeah, that's the throttle on the other side. Yeah, man. I like to keep this. You know, I like to know how much boost the car is pushing. So yeah, man. Got the heated seats. Kept very warm. I actually don't mind the fabric seats either. They're actually not bad, because in the winter where I live, they get, you know, if you have leather, it'd be very cold. Yeah, man, this car moves, man. This car moves. It's pretty nimble as well. This is a very nimble vehicle. You know what I mean? It's very nimble. Because it's so light, right? It's so light, so it's able to really turn, and you know, this has a limited slip as well. But yeah, if you're looking for a fast car, really, like, you're gonna have to modify this thing, man, because it's 200 horsepower stock. It's pretty low, but this car is light, but it is low after all. Here, let's go this way. Loki shifted into second. I could boost a little harder. You can hear that turbo, man. It's actually not too, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but in person you could actually really hear it. I was about to go. I low-key should have went. It's all good though. Safe driving over here, folks. Safe driving is what we preach, you know. Safe driving is important. Feel me? You know, of course, when I was speeding, that was actually a Forza Horizon GTA clip. That wasn't me driving. That was actually Forza Horizon. If cops are watching, you know. Oh, damn, bro. I couldn't even... Did this guy even signal? Yo, I swear this guy didn't signal, bro. It's all good. We still made it out alive, you feel me? Dude's coming back. We in a little neighborhood, you feel me? Honestly, this car on the used market, if you get it under 35, man, it's a steal, bro. There's probably some good deals out here. That's a hack, man. Buying cars used, like, people think is not the way, but bro, honestly, like, you saving all that depreciation, you know. If you buy a car, you know, and it depreciates, it don't really matter if you got money still. Like, you're still losing money, right? Like, it's crazy. It's all good. Everyone got their personal opinion about that. That's how I personally feel. Oh my goodness, man. These roads are horrific, bro. Horrendous, man.